Entre 1975 e 1979, o Camboja sofreu um processo brutal de reestruturação social e guerra civil. Com o objetivo de transformar o país em uma cooperativa agrícola comunista, o Khmer Vermelho, liderado por Pol Pot, obrigou a população urbana a migrar para zonas rurais e trabalhar como escrava em plantações de arroz. O regime foi marcado por torturas, humilhações, isolamento e fome. As principais vítimas foram intelectuais, líderes, empresários e opositores do movimento. Hoje, quase 3 décadas após o fim do massacre, um dos segmentos que mais sofre as implicações desse período é a população jovem do Camboja. Este documentário foi rodado em fevereiro de 2005 por uma equipe brasileira que acompanhou 4 jovens, todos eles envolvidos na LCDI, uma ONG que oferece programas intensivos de educação para moradores de zonas rurais do Camboja.
I'd just like to invite you guys, if you guys want to ring me, give me a call here at Love FM.
I'm back. Chân đó bông. Chà bó. Ba.
Okay, good morning everybody. Today we are going to donate blood to the National Blood Bank, and the reason we donate this blood is to help many young children, many old people that have accident, that need blood. So we give this blood to them to help all these other poor people, okay? So I hope that all of you today will come and support us and help to donate this blood to all these poor people who need the blood. Well, in Cambodia, what LCDI is about is providing free education to poor school dropouts, basically educating these youths, bringing them back up in life and giving them whatever necessarily life skills to be able to be employed for job opportunity, and to put them on the same level as the rich, as those in Phnom Penh who have the ability to get a job. So we empower them in English, and English is very important to get a job in Cambodia. We have a whole curriculum on motivation where they are made to believe back in themselves. They're made to showing them different values in life. Why is honesty good? Why do you need to be dynamic? Why do you need to believe in yourself? Why do you need to be confident? Why is men and women equal? Wanting to go higher, wanting to soar, wanting to develop yourself, wanting to go to the next step, wanting to improve yourself, wanting to improve your society, your people, your friends. I think that lacks very much here. that determination to want to be someone better. You know, because they don't believe they can. They really, really don't believe they can. They really do not believe that they're just as educated, or they have the same potential like someone from America or someone from Malaysia. They believe they are a lower class. This is not true.
Nhưngខ្ញុំមកពីខេត្តកំពង់ចាមខ្ញុំពេលដែលខ្ញុំនៅក្មេងគឺអាយុបាន8ឆ្នាំគឺឪពុករបស់ខ្ញុំបានស្លាប់ចោលខ្ញុំពីព្រោះគាត់មានជំងឺយ៉ាងធ្ងន់ធ្ងរហើយណាមួយអត់មានលុយព្យាបាលគាត់ផងគឺម៉ាក់របស់ខ្ញុំគាត់បានដាំបន្លែបន្តិចបន្តួចនៅគៀនផ្ទះហើយខ្ញុំក៏ពេលដែលខ្ញុំខោកពីព្រលឹមគឺបោះហើយខ្ញុំក៏សុំដៃរបស់នាងខ្ញុំទៅបេះតកួននៅឯក្រោយបង់ណាហើយយកតកួននោះមកលក់តាមភូមិគឺដើម្បីយកលុយមកទិញអង្គហូបប៉ុន្តែជូនខ្លះនាងខ្ញុំអត់មានអង្គហូបជូនកាហូបបវរគឺម្ដាយខ្ញុំគឺគាត់ត្រង់ធ្វើការដូចជាដាំបន្លែហើយធ្វើស្ពៃជ្រូកលក់តាមភូមិហើយគឺគាត់ធ្វើជារៀងរាល់ថ្ងៃមុននឹងខ្ញុំមកសាលាLCIគឺខ្ញុំបានសម្រេចចិត្តនឹងជាមួយម្ដាយខ្ញុំសុំសួរអ្នកម្ដាយតើអ្នកម្ដាយអនុញ្ញាតឲ្យនាងខ្ញុំទៅរៀនសាលា LCI បានដែរឬទេព្រោះថាចិត្តខ្ញុំចង់ចេះភាសាអង់គ្លេសដោយមិត្តភ័ក្តិរបស់ខ្ញុំហើយអ្នកម្ដាយខ្ញុំក៏គាត់ឲ្យមករៀនគឺម៉ាក់របស់ខ្ញុំបានខ្ចីលុយគេយកមកឲ្យខ្ញុំរៀនចូលមុនដំបូងបង25,000ហើយទៅបន្ទាប់មកខ្ញុំរៀនបានមួយខែខ្ញុំចង់ឈប់រៀនព្រោះថាអត់មានលុយមករៀននៅសាលា LCI ខ្ញុំក៏សុំteacher សុំលោកគ្រូនោះថាបើសិនជាខ្ញុំអត់មានលុយមករៀនទីថាអត់មានលុយបង់អញ្ចឹងតើខ្ញុំអាចរៀននៅទីនេះបានដែរឬទេបើសិនជាអត់បានខ្ញុំនេះបើសិនតែលោកគ្រូអត់អនុញ្ញាតឲ្យនាងខ្ញុំរៀននៅទីនេះខ្ញុំនឹងសម្រេចចិត្តទៅផ្ទះនឹងធ្វើស្រែ
When I was born around 2 years, when I was a child, my family was very rich because my father didn't drink, didn't smoke, didn't play gamble, didn't do anything. He was very gentle. He only do the business. Then my father began to know many friends, mixed all the bad friends. They forced him to drink, to play gambling, to play gamble. So he mixed many people. And because he was ignorant, he was a Khmer Rouge, he didn't get any training, so people could cheat him easily. So he was cheated by somebody. So people try to play trick in gamble. So he destroyed step by step. The age of when I was end of fourth, my father, at 4 or 5, my father became crazy because he couldn't accept that he became poor. Before I worked in a factory, I had a job in an airport where I carried the baggage for the foreigner and asked some money from the people from other country, but they are Cambodian, who left Cambodia during Pol Pot. So they came back at the time to find their daughter, to find their relatives. So we could ask them a lot because they are really understand poor people. So Sometimes we could earn, sometimes we couldn't earn. And sometimes police hit us, catch us. Once they catch us, they had to make us suffer. They warn us. Sometimes they had to save our eyebrow, save our hair, and paint some color so that we be frightened. But we have no choice. We had to go again and again. People do not treat us as other people. People treat us as rubbish. They don't feel that we are human beings as them. So they hit us without thinking that we also feel pain. They don't think that we don't have choice. That's why we do it. If we have a choice, we would not. It's the last option we do it. If we have a choice, we won't do it. We won't come to be in suffering.
It doesn't matter you are black, you are white, you are short, you are big, you are Khmer, you are foreigner, you are American or English people. It doesn't matter about skin or blood at all, okay? The most important is training, like all of you. Or you have the same potential like me, like my teacher also, but you must take time to develop your ability, okay? If you have the correct training, you can be what you are. When I was young, I was very interested about psychology, about brain, about dysfunction. And after I come here, I learned about life development. So my life better a lot. Even my parents, my family were surprised with my change. Because of my experience, all the training to the youth, I used to work with them for the last 3 years. So I understand a lot what is their need, what do they want. Some of them are weak, some of them are strong. So to make them have self-belief is very important. Before their self-esteem is very low. And all of us as teachers, we encourage them. You can do it, you can do it. You fail, but you don't give up, do it. So we apply a lot of principles to them. So with this principle, their lives change a lot. My mother, she used to be a nurse. And at this moment, she is a translator for some newspaper. And my father, he worked as a police and he working in the company. Before the Khmer Rouge, my father was studying about science, and my mother used to be a doctor student. But unfortunately, Khmer Rouge came, and they were forced, like our whole Cambodian people, have to go to the province and do farm work. My mother didn't have experience at all. She used to be a rich daughter of a businessman. During the war, I have lost all my grandparents on my mother's side, 2 of my uncles, and many of my relatives. So it's hard for all of us.
In the mid-1950s, after they got their independence, Cambodia was one of the most successful countries in Southeast Asia. I could almost say the most successful. They had the industrialization from the 50s. They were very successful. They had a great king who was doing a lot for the country. And then in the 60s, when America was fighting Vietnam, they needed a base, and so they backed Prime Minister Lon Nol. The country became very corrupted. It was actually what started Khmer Rouge. Khmer Rouge walked in, and you know what Khmer Rouge did. They killed like 3 million of people. They killed the entire intelligentsia of the whole country, all the smart people, all the learned people, all the educated people, all the people in positions, all the role models, all the educators. Everybody was removed and killed. And the country was left in the hands of people who were incapable of running a country, people who had no experience, no knowledge,